Hello YouTube family, welcome back to another video. I coming for some more nuggets. You guys already know. First of all, I wanted to say thank you all of you. We've had 25 new subscribers in the last 6 days. That is awesome. That is huge. Thank you so much for following the journey along while we get this funded account. We get to 6K, we get to 7, we get to a million, and we start banking all this money. Let's go. So without further ado, let's get to the daily recap of today, 25th of March 2025. We caught some bangers today, guys. They finally starting, the markets are finally starting to treat us well, and so we caught this nice trade today, guys. So NASDAQ was really providing some beautiful setups today. We've had price was in a point of interest, which I now deleted, is not here anymore. You guys already know the setup, right? We always look for a kind of manipulation followed by a shifting structure. We've had this here. This low was taken by this week, then we had a break in structure. We left an order block here with some imbalance for us to fill. Now I got an entry at the 61, but I could have got an entry at the 69% retracement, which from now on I'm going to start doing. Price literally ran so much, guy. It was about like 11R, something like that. I did not catch all of it. I actually messed up here really hard, because so I took first partials here, then I took second partial here, but then we've had this order block, right? We've had this order block here, which was basically the last move before breaking the structure. You can see how price took out this liquidity. So this is a point of interest, right? This is another block. This is a possible reversal point, and I saw how price reversed over here. I saw that we got into a point of interest, we broke structure to the downside, then around here I was like, this might reverse. So instead of waiting for partials here, I'm gonna take another partial here, and I'm gonna let the rest run, but with a trailing stop loss. This was my plan, but then by mistake I pressed the button to close the full position, and I ended up closing a full position in here, which was not great. It was not awesome, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy I got to take the trade and I got to execute this when the opportunity was presented, right? Even though I did not catch all of it, I know that with more time and experience I will be able to catch these trades, because this is still running. Like, this is a 20R. Like, this is insane, right? Like I told you guys, even if I went all the way here, that's a 1 to 6 risk to ratio. Like, with this kind of strategy, I'm always looking for a reversal, and I'm always taking an entry at this 60% retracement, which is basically, as you can look at it, as a 60% discount. So these prices are always really discounted, so I'm always going to have a high risk to reward ratio, and then the win rate will depend what the market provides to us, right? But in the long run, we should always be profitable. Then I also got a sell here. This was another point of interest, which I now deleted because I'm getting ready for tomorrow. It's about 9 p.m. now. The markets are about to close. So I took a sell here. You guys can see how I'm chasing these markets up and down, right? Whenever the opportunity is presented, I'm always taking the trade without hesitating. So you guys can see I took a buy here. Now I'm taking a sell here. So this trade actually ended up break even. I have been a little undisciplined on my trading plan because, again, I did not take partials, guy. I messed up hard. So here you can see the same thing, right? We kept sweeping the highs, then we make a break of structure to the downside. There was another blocking here with some imbalance over here that we needed to recover, so I knew that price had to come somewhere here. I got an entry at the 61% retracement. This was going to be my first TP. It was literally 2.5. I did not take my partials because I really thought price was going to come here to this other order block, and I just ended up break even because so my plan, I should take first partial, second partial, third partial, and fourth partial. But on the first partial, I move my stop loss to break even. But instead of taking the partial, I just move my stop loss to break even. So I did not capitalize anything on this, even though I was right. But this is something that has to do with me, right? I need to be very disciplined with my plan. I need to follow my plan accordingly. But I'm just happy that I got this trade, because I was kind of like, should I even take this? Because this is kind of choppy. It was kind of late as well. It was 5 p.m. UK time, and this was kind of choppy. So I was like, I don't know if I should take this, but I saw the edge, I took it. So I'm just happy that happened. Something that it's a bit annoying is that, as you guys know, I'm taking the Apex funding, and I'm also doing the Think Markets funding, and the Think Markets did not execute this order, right? This order over here was not executed. They said I had no funds in the account, so I don't even know how that's even possible, because if I have a 50K account and I'm risking 1% per trade, how do I don't have 1% of the account, right? Which is about 500. If I have a 50K account, how do I not have $500 to risk on this account? This makes no sense. So I really don't know what has been happening. They are really pissing me off a little bit. One, because you cannot take multiple take profits with them. That's one thing I don't like. I have to manually partially close. Two, they have been doing this thing that they don't tell me that I don't have funds, right? I place the order, the limit order, because I always get a limit order. Then I go in later and I see that the order did not go through because I did not have funds. So like, why did you not tell me before I didn't have funds to place the order before you cancel it? So yeah, they are pissing me off a little bit, and I pay about like 200, maybe 300 for the challenge, and they're so expensive as well, and they're doing this kind of stuff. So that's pretty much what has been happening for today. I was talking S&P 500 as well, but nothing came up. Today the plays were on NASDAQ. I have been back testing both of them now. There was another thing that happened as well, which was the SMT divergence that we talked about before. So we had a sweep of this high over here. These guys did not sweep. Yeah, these guys swept the high. These guys swept the highs. Manipulated. These guys swept the highs. Made a 69% retracement, and then even made a nice. If I did take that, I would have made some nice profits. But you guys already know, I'm only forward testing this. I'm not doing any real trading with it. And you guys can see here the 4H on the S&P 500. We did not break the high, right? So that's an SMT divergence. Here at 12:30, we did not take the high, and then if we go in Q here at 12:30, we did take the high. This was the candle at 12:30. It was a nice short would have been, but we do not trade this, and I think I will not start trading this. I will only be trading point of interest, break of structure, and retracement, because I don't want to be in front of the charts all day. So that's pretty much what we have for today, guys. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you. Leave a thumbs up if you like the content. Comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.